Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, welcome to the Flying Fit Chick Studio. I am your Flying Fit Chick, Shonda. I don't know. This morning I almost did not start this class. We are going to do low impact, faster cardio. Right. And I've been forgetting to put on my vest.
Bluetooth connected.
Oh, you are. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. My word is what we don't spend no life.
Bluetooth
The
pairing.
color of the sunshine. But every moonlight come alive at night. I don't know. I don't know how to reset this. I'm gonna have to have my husband look at it. Anyway, you turn the Bluetooth off because it's not connecting for some reason.
Phone on.
It's not connecting to my phone. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so you can see. All right, so let's start. Again, oops. You're going to align your hip to your seat. Your hip alignment to your seat is what's going to give you the best position on the bike. It's going to be better for your knees, your core, and your glutes. You sit on the bike. Hold on. You okay, make sure you put there. All right. Okay. You're gonna sit straight up. Let me stop my feet. You're sitting straight up. Your bottom part, your booty, your butt, your derriere, um, all of this. All right. It's gonna be on the widest part of your seat. That's gonna be on the widest part of your seat. You should be able to feel the point of your seat or whatever that's called. All right. Take your hands, hold your hands up, jazz fingers, and then just place them down. Let's do that again. You have your hands up and you're going to place them down. When you place them down, it will give you the bend in your arms that you need. So now the front part of your body is aligned with the middle of your body. You're going to breathe in, you're going to breathe out, breathe in, breathe out again. Your core is engaged. That is how you sit properly on your bike. Now, your shoulders are down away from your ears. You have a slight bend in your elbow. Your core is engaged, and we can ride. Let me set this timer for 45 minutes. All right, and let me set this one. Okay, so all right, what we gonna focus on today? Uh, let me, hold on. Okay, just in case somebody decides they wanna come in, I have my phone and my glasses. All right, so with faster cardio, or I call this a low impact, same thing. I do high resistance. I do high resistance with a slower speed. So the way that I say to gauge your resistance, because everybody does not have a Peloton, is to make it thick. Like, I don't know, like yesterday I gave the example of riding through mud. How it's just so muddy and it's, some spots you can barely get through. But let's go to full, like thick, like, oh, I don't know, what's it? Uh, uh, pudding, the original. When you're making that banana pudding and you doing all that mixing, and when it start getting thick, you're getting there. Woo, yeah, thick like that, thick like that. So I'm at 46%, 48%. I'm going at a speed of 40. Now, I need to get my heart rate up. I work between, I just say 60 and 70% of my heart rate. So it's really like 64 to 75% of my heart rate. I do a low to moderate ride. So the way you find your heart rate or what heart rate you should be working in is to start at 220. Subtract your age from 220. Go. What's the answer? All right. That answer that you received from 220, subtraction of your age. Now multiply your age by 0.64%. That's where you want to be. And what I do is I go between, you can go 5 up or 5 down from that number. But I go, because my number is 106, so I do like 104 to 111. And I stay within that for 45 minutes to, an hour. But since I'm doing these classes, I just want to keep it to 45 minutes. And we have 40 minutes to go. We are 5 minutes down. Let me tell you something. Today, I am not my Chandra. Maybe by the end of the class, I'll be there. Uh, I got my sleep. If I didn't get my sleep, I wouldn't be here. I'm not going to work out, and I'm not going to get my 7. I shoot for 7, but if I get 6.5 to 7.5 hours of sleep, that's good. So, you shouldn't lift weights on an empty stomach. I don't work out. Wait, if I don't get my sleep, I'm not working out. I'm just not doing it. I have to get my sleep. So, but this new venture, content creation. Oh my goodness, it is not easy. It's not easy. And today, it's only been a week, right? But you have to whatever you do and however you do it, excuse me, whatever you do that brings you, I don't know, joy, whatever you do that makes you feel good. Like, I love working out, right? And I've been doing this for, Lord willing, almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years, January 18th. And I say Lord willing because we don't know the day, the time, or the hour. So, and when people would hit me up, like, you guys are only seeing one part of my studio. I have another part on that side with, a roaring machine. I have the mirror. I have a sandbag or a heavy bag. I mean, I have stuff, right? So people were close to me, some family. Oh, can I come over and work out? You can come over anytime and work out with me. And before I started this job at the beginning of the year, I worked from home. I'm like, even if I'm working, don't worry about it, just come by. And okay, all right, I'm gonna be back. I'm coming. And I'm gonna stand up, add resistance, and for the length of this song, stay up and just crunch your obliques from side to side. So, and whenever you stand up out the saddle, you should always have, it should be heavy under your feet. It shouldn't be super duper light. Uh, yeah, so let's go. So anyway, they gonna come over, right? Oh my goodness, I forgot my towel. And don't come. I make provisions and sanitizer. I have another mat form, sanitize the mat and have it set up for you to come over to do whatever exercise they want to do. And they don't show up. And then I'm disappointed. And just crawl, just make sure if you don't feel your core, breathe in, breathe out, engage, and then start again. So they're gonna come, right? They're gonna come. They don't come. Call me. I'm sorry. So and so happened. Life happens. No problem. Just come back when you want to come back. We're gonna try it again the next week. Okay, no problem. So come back the next week and nothing. This time I don't get a call. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not rolling out a mat. I'm not sanitizing anything. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Right? So, okay. So then, I just thought about something. So then, I'm just, I'm just, now even though it's not my body, my health, my thing, I get a little discouraged. I'm like, you know, you say you want to work out, and I get this stuff ready for you, and not only do you don't come by, you don't call. So it's like, okay, Chandra, just focus on you. And that's what I do. So I keep working out. However, God put it on me to share this. There are so many people that are out here trying to make themselves look like an image that is not real. Trying to compare themselves to what they see on Instagram or Facebook. When I first started, it was this person, and that I followed, and she looked like me, you know, like Girl Magic, and I was encouraged by her dramatic weight loss transformation, only to learn why I'm in here making it rain sweat drops, that she went and got cut, had surgery. I don't hate on anyone that has surgery, but tell me that's what you did. because I'm thinking that I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, she lost this weight and she did this. Why am I not losing anything? Why can't I let something go? What's going on? I was never going to get that. Not the way she had it because, again, she went and we're going to do twists. Twist to both sides twice. So twist, twist, twist. No, let's do once. Yeah. So I always love to like really work my core while I'm on this bike. So anyway, I'm like, so you'll see people, and I was like, you know what? That made me stop because I don't know what people are doing. And I love, let me tell you something. If I could have had a surgery, well, I almost, because the doctor, because I had lost the weight and I had gained it back, and the doctor said that she could recommend me for surgery. And I said, no, let me do it. Let me try again. I can do it, and I can keep it off. And that's why it has taken me so long to get the weight off because I did it my way, right? We're gonna do these twists for the entirety of the song. So I'm like, Lord, you know my heart. You know my heart. And I don't think I can do this. Not only you know my heart, you know that I don't like talking to people. Who gonna listen to me work out and I'm sorry. Who gonna come on here and listen to me? I was like, I'm not a fitness expert. I mean, I lost weight, but it took me 4 years. That's when, you start talking yourself like you're talking yourself out of your purpose. And that's what I started doing. Started talking myself out of my purpose. Like, I don't know this, I don't know that. And it's like, he said, but you know this, you know that. God and I, we like have some real good conversation. So you call it what you call it. I call it conversations with God. So we just sit and I just talk. And we talk. But anyway, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna do it. It's only been a week. Can I tell y'all? I feel like I know it's gonna get better, right? I know it's gonna get better. But this beginning, okay. I was listening to this guy, this man, and his name is Philip. What is simple name? Philip. I can't remember his last name. Don't put it on. Blame my heart, blame my head. Remember, I'm 54. But he goes by Simple the P. And I asked a question about the blade. I wanted to know what the blade was, right? So his content isn't for everyone, but I'm telling you, this is a smart brother. Oh my goodness. He's a smart brother. Anyway, and I think this right here is my blade, is my test. Because right now, I am in my empty room talking and working out with no one, right? So this morning, I'm in bed and I'm like, I'm not gonna show up today. I'm not showing up. I was like, no one's coming. I'm not showing up. And the Lord spoke to me and was like, I'm just gonna, you don't have to get up, but I like to do a little dance to this song. So, he's like, you are gonna show up. And I'm like, Lord, I'm tired. No one's coming to class. I was like, I can miss one day. And you know how you would hear that, okay, like, and I got my butt up. And I came to class. And Monday through Thursday, I will be here at 5 a.m. And then a year from now, I'll repost this or it'll probably pick up some views and we'll see my humble beginnings. 5 o'clock is very early, but it's the perfect time for me because I have a 9 to 5. I work. And this is the time that I find for myself. Oh, whew. Hey, so this is the perfect time for me because I have to be at work, but hold on. However, this morning I have a dentist appointment at 8 a.m. So I'm not going to be doing anything extra. Whew. Because I need to go to the dentist. Whew. So I said all that to say this. Somebody that's looking for me, no. When I started, I was looking for a person like me to show up. So I'm going to keep going for that person like me to show up. Wait, I said it wrong. Okay, let me say it again. All right, so when I started, I was looking for someone like me. Who am I? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm real. This is hard. This is not easy. You're gonna have some good days. You're gonna doubt yourself, and you're gonna keep going. no type of cosmetic surgery anywhere. I'm not gonna lie to you about anything, and I'm gonna be real, because that's what I was to myself, real. So when I started, I wanted to be encouraged by someone like me. And it took me 2 years to realize that I was the someone that I was looking for. So I'm gonna show up every day, so in one way, shape, or form, and until though that person or persons find me. So I'm here in my room talking to nobody, or I could be talking to people. I don't know. I'll find out when I get off. And uh, whew, baby, this ride this morning, it is something. So that's what I want to talk about. Oh, Charlie Bear back there chilling. All right, we just have 18 more minutes to go. Oh, you know, I'm waiting on the. I'm waiting on. Oh, good morning, Trey. I'm waiting on the time in the day to have a what kind of class would you like tomorrow? Poll. What would you like to do? I am truly excited, and just like this morning when I found out about that woman, I was discouraged, and I was discouraged this morning to where I didn't wanna come on. And it's a song, I don't know who sings it, it's a gospel song where you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. However, uh, the Lord encouraged me this morning. I'm telling you, when nobody but God got me out that bed. And I'm glad that I did, because at the end of the day, if no one shows up, I still have to show up for myself. At the end of the day, I still have 30 pounds that I need to lose. I want these wings clipped, okay? I want my muffin top gone, all right? So at the end of the day, I still have to show up for me. And that was the purpose of this whole conversation. You have to show up for you. You have to make the time. If you want to get in shape, you have to take the time. You have to make the time. You have to put the time in for yourself. Or keep complaining about what you have and what you can't get rid of, and keep eating the foods that you're eating, and keep doing all the stuff you're doing, you know? But when you're ready, and prayerfully, you won't be ordered to do so like me, uh, through a doctor. So let's ask for resistance and go forward and backwards. Very slow. We work in the glutes here, core, glutes, core. Whew. Oh, I think this bike is 5 years old. Whew. Why did I say that? Y'all can see I dropped my notes on the floor. Mm. Okay, sit back down. We have 14 minutes to go, and I'm ready. So, uh, whew. Another reason why I would do Tabata interval rides maybe once, twice a week on a Saturday or Sunday, or even a Friday evening. But with me having tried compartmental osteoarthritis, and the way my doctor told me, I was like, doctor, what does that mean? He was like, you got a bad knee. Every place every spot on your knee is a bad spot. I'm like, okay, well, thank you for breaking it down. So, with me going this slow with this high resistance is making my quads, hamstrings, calves, and shin stronger. So, it's less work, not less work, but it's helping to build my knee. The arthritis is not going to go anywhere, right? I'm missing cartilage and all of that stuff. But with me doing this, it's truly helping. And I have not taken any type of pain medications in 3 months. I have not worn my knee brace in 3 months, ever since I started riding like this, with this high resistance. Because I'm like, oh, that don't seem like it's going to work. And when my doctor told me to try it, I was like, okay. And I haven't stopped. Uh, because it was days that I just couldn't walk. And then I have my skates, and my skates are not for decoration. I learned how to skate this year, and I went skating on Monday evenings, and it's I went skating. I would go skating on Mondays, and and on Tuesdays I could barely walk. So, and I truly enjoy skating. So I'm like, so that's when the doctor told me that I just really need to build everything up around the knee and make that stronger, and I can go back again. So I've not been skating in 4 months. So I can't wait to go back skating. I said I'll start back again next year. Oh, I love when we get to the end of the year and I can say, oh yeah, I'll do it next year. Oh, I'll see you next year. But you, whew, baby. So, have you thought about um, what you want to achieve next year? Like, what do you want to do? What does your fitness lifestyle or journey? I say lifestyle, but a lot of people say journey. What does your fitness journey look like? That man said if I could change the weather, I would make sure it would rain every day on your parade. If that ain't some hurt, some pain, and a whole lot of hatred. Oh my goodness. Whew. He said, nah, baby. I ain't over this pain right here. Anyway, so for the past 3 years, every year for the past 3 years, I set a goal. And I give myself the entire year to complete the goal. I don't believe, and I don't do, let me say I don't believe, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I believe the stats are real on New Year's resolutions, that everyone make a New Year's resolution and by February it's over. And I also think that unless you have a plan, oh, I'm gonna start losing weight in January. New year, new me. New year, new me. And the new year, new me, everybody goes to get a gym membership in January. And the gym rats that's been there getting their feelings for only about a month because somebody else is on their machine. By March, mid-March, the new year, new me people are back home. They stop coming. So the way to overcome that, in my opinion, is to make small, achievable goals that you can do throughout the year. So this is what I did. I have an Apple Watch, right? So, and with the Apple Watch, they have monthly challenges. So I said, every month, I am going to complete that challenge. Every single month, I'm going to complete that challenge. That's going to be my goal. And every month for a year, I completed every challenge. That was I just had to make it to the next month. Each month was different, right? So the next year, I wanted to get over a fear. I didn't know how to swim. I couldn't swim. And I realized in swimming class why I couldn't swim. And I'll save this story for another time. But I couldn't swim. I had a fear of the water and of deep water. So what did I do? I signed myself up for swimming lessons. And I conquered my fear. And when I tell you that was one of the hardest things that I have ever achieved and completed before, in this age, I went and signed up for swimming class. Terrified. I was in 4 feet of water. And as soon as I got in the first day, I just broke down crying and I let them know, like, I'm really scared. So treat me right, you know. Don't be yelling at me and all that. And, you know, I will walk out this pool. So, and as I started taking my classes, I said, oh, 5 minutes. As I started taking my classes, I realized where the fear was derived from and how it began. It was such a deep moment, but we don't have enough time to tell that story, so I'll probably tell it tomorrow. So anyway, so that was the start of the panic because I couldn't finish. It was supposed to be from January to April, but everything closed down in March. So I can't remember what year that was. But this year, my goal, and I'm still on track. This year, I set out a goal to just be active for 365 days. What does that mean? Again, on your activity watch, you have 3 rings. So I'm gonna close my move ring every single day. Every day I'm gonna close my move ring. And for 6 months this year, I was in like a challenge that they have with the Apple community, and 3 out of 4, I came in first place within our group of 4 people that I didn't know that I was competing with. All right, we're coming up to our last 2 minutes. Let's flush our legs out. So now we're gonna just decrease the your resistance and just go faster and just flush the legs out. So far I'm at I think 342 days streak on my watch of me closing my move ring. So I said I want to do that every day this year. And so far that's what I'm doing. Next year, I'm still working on what it is I want to achieve, what I want to do. Or another thing this year, I wanted to bike the Chicago bike path. I wanted to do that goes from the beginning to the end of the bike path. So in order to achieve that, I did the Bike to Drive, where all these bicycles are riding on Lakeshore Drive. They closed Lakeshore Drive down, and you're just on Lakeshore Drive, beautiful downtown, north side, south side, Chicago, on the bike. So I achieved that. And that was like the last day of summer. It was like Labor Day weekend when I did that. So when you set out the goals, just don't put a day on it. Don't put a day on it. Just give yourself within that year. That way you can still achieve it, because sometimes, speaking in I would set a goal and it's like, what's the use? I didn't do it. When you do those deadlines, it can mess everything up. So don't give yourself a deadline. Just do it. Last 35 seconds. So just do it. In the words of Nike, and just give yourself that whole year. And you can achieve whatever you set out to achieve. You got 365 or 64 days to do it. Or 365, or is it 364? Or 300. When is leap year? I don't know. 364, and then 365 on leap year, you get extra day. Woo! We did it. We did it. We did it. Together, we did it. Okay. I'm gonna make sure, do a little cute, little stretch. Oh. 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 Ooh. Um, so I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next year. I know that um, I'm going to finish my swim lessons because I never made it to the treading in the deep water. I never made it to that part of it because the world shut down. I know the city of Chicago did. So I know that stretch our quads. I know. Oh no. I know that I want to go back and finish mine. I have been forgetting to put my vest on because it was over there and I couldn't see it. You're going to take this strap, put it around your ankle, hold on to something because I don't have that flexibility. I like to pull it with the opposite. Hold on. Pull it with the, can you see that? Okay. All right. So take the strap, put it around your ankle. Whew. Go ahead and finish this music. Okay. Now, you're going to take your leg. I need more space. Okay. There we go. Woo. Wait, hang on. Oh, there we go. See how oh, then you just dip a little bit more in it. I could not understand. I'm like, why are people doing this? I could not get my knee. Cause see, this is all I can do. I can't go up any. So when I was doing it, I wasn't giving myself the stretch that I need. So then I try to grab something and like pull it back. And I went to Google. When I tell you, I learned how to modify and create so many different exercises for me. just gotta, I'm just trying to, there we go. Ooh. Hold up. I'm trying to, there we go. Whew, wait, hold up. Whew. There we go. Right? Oh my goodness. I can't turn around, but, oh. Whew. This feels so good. Oh, this feels so good. There we go. You just stand up. And this is a yoga strap. So I tried to do yoga. If it's like super, super slow and I have a someone to modify, I can do it. But okay, we're gonna do one more stretch and then that's it. And sometimes I'm not gonna be able to stretch. I'll put my foot here. If you can't, you can put it here. Okay? Some people go up there. I go here. So I can give myself a good hamstring stretch. And it's like you making almost like an L. So this leg is out, this leg is here. You're gonna inhale, exhale, go down in it. And you're gonna feel it. If you point your foot, it'll give you a deeper stretch in your hamstring. And it feels good. Always, 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 always stretch. It's good to hold a stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. That exhale will get you deeper into your stretch. You pivot your toe up, back. Feels so good. And that's it. If you need to stay just stretches, I do a quad and a hamstring. Sometimes I do calves. However, you know what part of your body needs to be stretched, right? So do what's good for you. Again, I'm not a fitness expert. I am not a fitness coach. I am the Athletic Fit Chick, Shalia. And I want to thank you for spending this time with me this morning. And we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Be peace, be love, be great. Be great. On purpose, with purpose. Later.